feature and what's the story, what is the bug, and what's the task. Okay, all this, and I want to see the link. Okay, as well. Okay, so what's the feature? Was an epic? What is a user story or product backlog item? And also task as well. How are they linked? And yeah, so you need to how do you create them? How are they linked? What are they used for? And also bugs as well, bug as well. So, and do you know that there's also impediments as well that you can use also? So you can also on Azure DevOps as well. So you can use that. So please let's get that. Next week we're going to talk about that as well. So okay. I think someone is already started to answer that. Okay, please put that in your report for next week. Okay. All right. Any question? I think some people are raising their hands. Okay, Joshua, please. And before Joshua, can I think, is that Bolu or Olawumi that's raising their Blue Sky Twitter?
It's Bolu. Yeah. I wanted to ask if you want me to go ahead with announcing the winner. I mean, the team that won, and then give your winner for.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. Yes. If they are ready, okay. Yes. Please do announce it. Please.
It is ready. So the team that won based on voting is Iota, followed by Alpha Team. So it looks like Iota had a lot of their team members and other people vote for them because they have 60 responses, and Alpha has 46 responses. So the Alpha came second. And yeah.
Alpha came second. Okay. In terms of the numbers, okay, of the team members, are they even?
It doesn't look like it. Some of them probably voted more than like there was a vote that was 51. Someone voted.
No, I mean the number of members in their teams. Okay, because if your
I,
team, yeah,
I don't think they are up to 60. But
no, are they the same numbers? Are they the same numbers in their team? That's what I mean. So like 2020 in each of the teams, so that it's not like one is more than the other. So yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay. Yeah, on the I'll have to check that and get back to you.
Okay, all right, cool. But great. Okay, popular votes actually go to Iota anyway. So congratulations, guys. So, but that's why you need your team to vote. Okay, it's very, very important. Even though if you did very well and your team did not vote at there, yeah, and also other team also need to vote for you as well. So that is it. But but my team of the week, I can say is Alpha. I think you guys did very well. I can say the second team will be better actually. So in my own actually. So I'm the college vote anyway. So so you win the popular vote. Popular vote goes to Iota actually, and they also did very well as well. I would say maybe they are the third in my own. So but Alpha did well too in my no opinion actually. So and then Beta is my second one. So now I've got other team as well. So the team that did the feedback actually, right? Bolu, do you have the number? The team that feel the most feedback for this time. Okay, Bolu is good. Okay, I think yeah, I've got. So I think yeah, Alpha is the. I think yeah, I think you already told me. Yeah, Alpha is the team of the week actually for now. Actually, even I think they also feel the best feedback as well. And also we can also see from their presentation, I think they did very well as well. So one thing I can tell everyone, please look into those presentations and you can learn from each other. This is very, very important. And you might not get this in that platform. Even for me, from what you guys have actually displayed, I've learned a lot actually. And that's where, and also please, I want to talk to the guild as well, BA guild, SM guild, and most especially the SM guild also. Please, can you collate this particular tax I've given? Okay, maybe, yeah. So, and send it by tomorrow, all right, to the team, please. Send it to tomorrow so that people can know what I'm expecting from next week. So you can see this tax is based on what you need to do at work, and there are practical ones as well. So that's very important. Okay. So, and like I said, the keyway is also, I didn't see the test strategy from most of you guys, test plan for me. You need to add that as well. So please. Okay. Pat, I've got anything to.
Uh, yes, I just wanted to say well done to everyone. Team Alpha, I don't know what to say. I had to go back to look at your list to check if we kind of positioned some people in that team because we knew who they were, but obviously that isn't the case. You've stepped up the game, you've raised the bar in this cohort. Well done, and I hope other teams are learning from that. Team Gamma, Iota, Upsilon. Sorry if I don't mention your team. Well done to every team tonight. QAs, I didn't see, I think it was only one or two teams that talked about installing their Visual Studio in preparation for automation. I mean, like these are one of the things you would do, like you're employed as an automation tester your first week or first sprint, you know, these are some of the things that it's one of the things that you would do, you would want to report during your stand up. So I think it's not just installation for installation sake. It's one of your preparation towards automation test, writing automation tests for the manual test cases that you are writing when the development is going on. So well done tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you so much. So for the next week, okay, so please be aware. You need to work on authentications. Or I think it's only one or two. I think Long Reach, right, that has got a different story based on what your product owner is saying, right? Because your authentication will happen after the your product has been created. So other teams, I think it will be authentication, login, forget password, all these things that links to authentications. That's what you need to work on for the sprint. Okay. So and also the presentation for next sprint is going to be follow the same thing as well, the same way that you guys have done 2 minutes, and we're done. I think you guys were on point. Let's stay with that. So, and your presentation has been good. Let's increase the that as well. So, and like I said, I want to see tasks done by the BAs, the QA especially, and the DAs. Okay, how many stories you've done within that sprint? I need to see that metrics, and that would also determine who is going to be the sprint on the team of the week. I'm going to collate that, and I need that. Okay, what you guys have done per sprint before Saturday, right? Send it to admin. Okay, that report you need to send it to admin, right? This is very, very important. Okay. Any question that please do ask. I need metrics of the stories that the BAs have written, wireframe that you've done, process map that you've done, a number right now, at the same way with the QAs as well. How many bugs, each one, each person, right? To say this is Deji did 12 stories, wrote 12 test cases, and also, yeah, 12 bugs. And I need that. Okay, thank you. So, okay, Joshua Fashi, quickly, one question.
Yes, sorry. I have thank you so much for that feedback, and really appreciate that. We are the best team. Just a quick one. When you were mentioning about definition of done, that we should put it in the next presentation. So you mentioned something around role. So I just want to get clarification. Do you mean definition of done in terms of the sprint?
No, definition of done in time of your role, right? I said this is thing. Most people, right, when you go for interview, they ask you definition of done. They will be asking definition of done based on user story, right? When you say a user story is done, what do you mean? That is one part I want you to write, right? That is based on user story. And I also want you to write based on your role. Let's say you're a BA now, right? As a BA, when you say a story is ready, what does it mean to you? It could mean that, yeah, I've had requirement elicitation with my product owner, right? And it's been, product owner said, do you get it now? And when you say
Oh,
it
yes,
is
yes.
done, what does it mean? It could mean that, okay, yeah, the BA, the product owner already approved it, right? I've also added wireframes. I've added other process map. What does it mean? The same thing applies to a keyway as well. When a keyway say a story is ready, what do they mean? It means maybe or the story has got a certain criteria. It meets the definition of done, or you get it now. It's got the wireframe, it's got something. What does it mean to say it is done from a keyway perspective as well? It means I've done user tests. Basically, all those things.
Yeah, yeah, thank you very much. That's clear, very well. Thank you. Okay. And the second question is, you mentioned around, I know that's clear for the BA in terms of when they are writing their user stories, not to always put URL because URL will always change. But in terms of from QA perspective, when we are designing test cases, do we not need to put the URL for the test cases?
Yeah, that's okay for the test. Yes, you might need to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine. I'm okay with that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, because even if you move to automation, you might want to parameterize your link, right, within your story.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Emmanuel, please.
Okay. Thank you so much for the feedback. Amazing. Yeah, I believe it's going to help us move forward, and also well done all teams. And kudos. And just a suggestion that if possible, when we're doing the feedback, I don't know if that makes sense, that maybe we can do some rollback on the slides just for visualization purpose, so that we can see what other teams have done well, and we can add that to adjust moving forward. And then secondly, the other question is, when you ask a question about what is an AP feature tags and then user story, you ask that how are they linked and how are they created? I didn't get the last question. Thank you.
Oh, okay. How are they used? Who use them? For instance, bug is used as for developer for raising bugs. Do you get it now? How do you use a task? Yeah. So okay. So on the first question, I actually thought about that, even not for your set, for the previous set. Why I don't normally show it, because this is my note actually, and I put some other things there that you don't want to see actually. So, and yeah, I know what you mean, because I thought about it, because sometimes when I give that feedback, it will be good to see the screenshot so that you can see what, So, but it will also, now, I've gone through this within 1 hour. If I have to be going through the screenshot, it will also take a while as well. Do you get it now? That's one. But I take that feedback. I would think about it seriously to see if we can do that anyway. So, but one thing I also need everyone as well, because I need the report sent earlier, because all this I do it on the fly as you go along, because I've been doing it for a while, and someone told me that I think you do very well. But yeah, so but I know what I'm looking for. I know how to get it quickly. But I put those reports, I put comments on my report as you guys are doing that. So some of those things I really don't want you to see the comments.
Okay, good one. Well, I don't actually mean your own report though. I mean, when you mentioned the team and what they did well, perhaps maybe the team could just show us the slide, and
okay, we can try that next time. When they come back again. But I don't want them to waste time as well. Do you get it now? That's one thing. So that we don't, So let's try it next time. So next time when I give you my feedback, you guys can come up again and show your screen. Yeah. So I will still be going like I'm going. So I don't want, as you can see, it's a lot to go through anyway. But that is good. So we're going to do that. We try that next sprint anyway. Thanks for that feedback. So Adeniran.
Hello everyone. Yeah. Sorry. This just an observation. Sorry. It's got nothing to do with it's just my own personal observation. I just have a bit of a this is an organization, right? I believe there is a way we can be assertive or we can be politely rude, but Using the word chase out, throw out, I don't think it's actually encouraging. To me, it's based on the whole day. I don't see how anyone can come over. I'm not sure how we financially buoyant we all are. Pay for these things and not being committed without any reason. Then for somebody to be coming and say we should throw them out, chase them out, and somebody said some people are still laughing about that. To me, we have almost over 100 people on the online. To some people, I mean, situation changes. The only thing that is static in life is there's constant in life. It's changing itself. So anything can happen. Please, I just want us to, please, let's try to be mindful of the area. It could be. So I don't know. That's my opinion. For today, to this night is not really. And somebody was even saying we can't be assertive without being rude or without getting on each other's nerves. But let's just be more professional. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that feedback. One thing I can say, right? Even at workplace, people get sacked. That's not rude, right? People get sacked. If you don't commit to your work, they call you into a meeting and they say, sorry, we have to let you go, right? And that's what will happen. So, and if you don't abide by the rules and policies of the organization, you'll be let go. And that will not change, to be honest, right? And I've made that clear, right? If anyone is not active, you are not doing what you need to do, I would politely ask them to go, right? So I've given that to the Scrum Master to ask them to go, right? So they are going to be removed. That's final. But one thing I can say, I'll tell you the reason why, right? So in a team that you have five, let's say keyway, right? Five keyways, and three are doing work and two are not doing anything. It actually affects their morale, right? It's not encouraging to the five for the three. But do you know that if there are only three in there in the first instance, these people will not be will not be discouraged because they know there are only three. But because there are five and three are the one working, they get discouraged. And I don't want that. So if it's only one person that we have, let it be one person. And also at the end of this program, I want to know that who are the people that finish with us. There's no point going through this program and then we say, oh, we've been able to graduate 100 people, whereas it's not, right? So that's why we have a legacy to protect as well. We know there are a lot of agencies out there. They say, if you go through Blue Sky and you are able to finish, then you know what you know. And that's what we need to protect as well. So we will not condone that okay, someone should lay fallow and we say, okay, situation have changed, the person should stay to the end, and then we now say, okay, we give certificates for someone that doesn't know anything, has not done anything. Yeah. And that will not do. Apologies, to be honest. Yeah. So, but I know people's situation changed, and I know some people have come here and they come back to the end. Okay, last time I was not serious. Now I'm going to be serious. Yeah, we'll look at everyone case by case. And one thing I can tell you, another thing that I've realized as well, 70% of people that are inactive are sponsored by one of the mentors, myself. Yeah. So, and they are not paying anything. So, and I don't want these inactive people to affect those guys that are active, right? So that for those reasons, I would rather be blunt and ask people to, so that when anytime they come back or anyone that wants to come back will know. For instance, you know, when you finish this program, you give recommendation to other people and say, come to this program. And what I learned people saying to other people that if you're not serious, don't go there. I want to maintain that we want to get serious people that will be able to come here. But if your situation have changed, to be honest, communicate with your Scrum Master. That's what I can say, right? Even at work, people get sick, you get ill, you call your line manager, you say, sorry, I'm not coming tomorrow, but you cannot communicate with anybody that's sending messages to you. You are not replying. You are not doing anything. Then this person is a ghost, right? We don't need them. But if person say, I know there's some people in Australia, some people in Canada, do you get, and I say, oh, I cannot attend. And I know some people already spoken to Pat to say, oh, I can't attend the time. And they've asked some arrangement to say, okay, can you do this? Can you do that? It's about communication and professionalism, right? Not for you to go, those guys will just go disappear and they expect at the end they they want to graduate. So it's not done. Hope you understand my plight now, Deniro.
Oh, yes, I do. But sorry, yes, I do. Just to, I mean, professional, like you said, there are still words we can use without using the word throw them out or chase them out. We can see there's still that professional word that can be used if my point is clear. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay. All right. Apologies if that was offensive. I don't mean to be offensive to anybody, to be honest, but I really want to keep the legacy that we have on this platform so that, yeah, we do what we do best anyway. So thank you for raising that as well. Okay, Bola.
Sorry, I was just going to ask, you mentioned about the team charter using Visio. I'm not really familiar with that, sorry.
So I think if you Google that, or if not Google, if you go to Visio, open Visio, right? So I think, one thing I can say, if you
do you have to subscribe to it?
Okay, so I think there's an even trial version for those guys that don't have. So if you go to Visio and say, I think you want to create a new item and you select Visio, so you select team charter, you will see a template there. It's one of the templates in Visio.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's one of the templates in Visio. So you will see it. I think it's quite pretty actually. So it's got like 7 or 8 sections. So then you enter each of those sections, and yeah. So okay. All right, cool. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you next week. Or next week. I'll see you next week anyway. Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Deji. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
And congratulations to Alta and Alpha. Well done, guys.
Well done, Alpha. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. And there's